You stop birth control and your cycle doesn't come back right away. So, how long does it actually take? The answer isn't the same for everyone, and there's a reason for that. Hormonal birth control works by altering the hormonal signals involved in ovulation, along with other mechanisms such as thickening the cervical mucus and thinning the uterine lining. In my work as a women's health educator and author, these are some of the more common points of confusion. When you stop birth control, your body has to reestablish its own hormone signaling before a natural cycle can resume. For some individuals, this happens quickly. Ovulation may return within a few weeks, and a natural cycle follows shortly after. For others, it can take a few months or longer depending on factors like how long birth control was used, underlying hormone patterns, and overall health. One of the biggest factors here is the type of birth control used. Methods like the pill, patch, and vaginal ring are short-acting. They deliver hormones on a daily or weekly basis, so once they're stopped, those hormones clear the system relatively quickly. In these cases, ovulation can return within a few weeks, although it may still take a couple of cycles for things to feel regular. Longer-acting methods can take more time. The Depo shot, for example, keeps ovulation paused for an extended period, and its effects can persist after the last injection. It's not uncommon for ovulation to take several months to return, and in some cases, closer to a year. Implants also release progestin continuously, and while hormone levels decline after removal, it can take some time for the body to reestablish its own rhythm. Hormonal IUDs are a bit different. The primary effect is local within the uterus, but they can still reduce or intermittently prevent ovulation in some women. After removal, some people see a relatively quick return of ovulation, while others may take longer depending on how their body responds. I experienced this myself. After over a decade on hormonal birth control, including a hormonal IUD, it took over 2 years for my cycle to fully regulate. My progesterone levels were very low, and I had to actively work to support and restore them. That kind of variation is exactly why timelines can look so different from one woman to another. Beyond the method itself, there are other factors that influence how quickly your cycle returns. Things like stress, energy availability, body composition, and general health are all relevant to how the brain and ovaries communicate. If that signaling is disrupted, it can take longer for ovulation to resume. It's also worth noting that coming off birth control can reveal underlying patterns that were already there. Irregular cycles, low progesterone, or conditions like PCOS may become more apparent once hormonal suppression is removed. Like any medication, if you're considering stopping birth control, it's important to have that conversation with your healthcare provider so you can make a plan that's appropriate for you. And if you're noticing ongoing issues, whether that's irregular cycles, persistent symptoms, or difficulty reestablishing ovulation, it may be worth looking more closely at what's happening underneath, rather than assuming it will resolve on its own. In the end, everyone's experience coming off birth control will look a little different. The goal is to understand your own patterns so you can respond to them rather than guess. If you found this helpful, make sure to like and subscribe for more conversations on hormones, health, and physiology. And I'll see you guys in the next one.